Welcome to Star Citizen, and today I'm gonna go over patch 3.17. I'll also leave the patch note in the description. 3.17 has been brought to us as the refueling update, but there's a lot more to it than that. Starting with the Fps Weapon Refactor. The weapon animations have been improved to make it feel more natural, realistic. And also, weapons are being overhauled. Right now, if you have an automatic weapon of any sort in first person, it's most likely decent, or actually even kinda good. As an example, they've brought us the Gallant Rifle, which is now deadly 3-round burst rifle, and an option, of course, for 5-round burst, but with a longer downtime. So that is just one of the changes. A lot more weapons have been tweaked in a way to make them feel more give and take. Like you get something, either stability, but you don't get that good rate of fire. Or you get a tremendously good rate of fire, like it is with the Custodian, for example, and you might get massive amount of recoil. Next up, we have the turret acceleration. The idea here is that the turrets won't just turn at maximum speed, but they will start getting it. The more you turn, the faster they're gonna go. I'm pretty sure there's a limit, and they explained it by players maxing out their mouse sensitivity and just turning at fast rates. So, kind of a good thing. Next up, we have ship positional desync. When you've flown around with your friends, with random guys, you know that there is a bit of desynchronization. Ships can spaz, move all of a sudden, well, all of that kind of things. So there should be a bit more stability there, and there probably still will be some desync, but it should be better than it was before. Next up, we have a tremendous quality of life change, air traffic control landing. So this one is rather simple and straightforward. There will be an option to bind a key to contact the landing services. This will, with the ships that don't have too many screens, this will be very comfortable for those. It will be good if you're just flying around, you're just trying to control your ship, you're trying to maneuver, and at the same time you want that landing permission. You can just pop it, and you do need to bind it. There is no preset keybind for it. So next up, we have player injury polish pass, which in general should make it less likely for you to get hit fatally. But instead, you will accumulate more wounds, more damages, traumas, as you might say. Basically, they reduce the chance of you instantly dying after receiving some damage, falling, getting shot at. They have tried to make the bleed be less severe. In general, I want to know how that works. Do I need to have a rainbow of med pens with me, or do I need to visit the hospital? I hope the med pens work because there is such a different variety of them, but we will need to wait and see how it all works. So for the last thing, they've noted at 3.17 patch notes, balance update for hunger and thirst rates. Hunger and thirst at the moment, they are not a factor you need to deal with. They are slight annoyance at best, not even that. So to actually make it more realistic, dynamic, they have increased the hunger and thirst rates, and every time you sprint, hit, jump, do anything physical, it slightly increases how much hunger and thirst you generate. Hopefully it won't go too overboard, and hopefully I don't need to carry around with me a bunch of water and Doritos, but we will have to see. So this is everything that's written in this patch note, but there's more to it. There's the loot, there's the gear, there's the selling back items, which we're all waiting for, but I guess this is a little bit of an overview of it all. The patch notes did not mention refueling, something which they usually mention every chance they get. But this was it for 3.17 alpha patch notes. We know there's more, we know there's more little nifty things, but I guess it's pretty decent from what they announced thus far. Anyways, thanks for watching.